and they say that math is an art. But derivatives have always been my Da Vinci, and matrices have always been my Monet. Variables are my Van Gogh. This is how I find it so. I find integrals as my inspiration and chemical equations as my escape. Endlessly dreaming about differentiation, I'm left in a state of mediation. Binomials are my Beethoven, and theorems are my Tchaikovsky. Multiplication is my Mozart. This is where I find art. Polyatomic ions bring me peace. Electron configuration creates tranquility. Aufbau's principles leave me in awe, just like gravity in Newton's laws. Art is relative. Where I find art, you may not. Like the theory of relativity, there's beauty in it to me. My key inspiration for this poem revolves around my love around math. Whenever I was little, math always seemed to make sense. What other kids used to struggle with, I usually didn't. It just kind of clicked in a way it didn't with other kids. Math always seems to have a right and wrong answer. It always has distinct values and revolves around a consistent, interconnected world of theorems and properties. It's these interconnected theorems and properties that make it such a beautiful thing. And I thought to myself, how do I reflect this? So I decided to relate math to other famous artists, such as derivatives have always been my Da Vinci, as well as relating matrices to Monet. I also wanted to show the depth of math and science as art and relate it to music, such as the part of binomials in Beethoven, theorems in Tchaikovsky, and multiplication in Mozart. I also wanted to express the beauty I find in chemistry and, in a broader sense, science. I used concepts such as Newton's laws, gravity, and electron configuration to relate the beauty in art that I find and the way that parts of the world interact with one another. Lastly, I find art in the struggle of math and science. It's true that calculus, linear algebra, and chemistry, etc., are difficult subjects, but I find beauty in experimenting, struggling, and eventually finding a solution. In other words, there's an abundance of beauty in the struggle for success.